I will call drug dealing a business, but that's not business for me.
But kuna transaction.
No, I know there's transactions, but I will call drug dealing a business because at least in drug dealing, there is trust and loyalty.
Welcome to the Social Scene Podcast. Many people are good at engineering, many people are good in medicine, many people are good in all these other professionals, but I'm good at hosting shows. So welcome to the Social Scene Podcast, the catch-up roll 4. Introducing
Wamucii
and Oburu Odhiambo.
And I am Dicky Chillis. And of course, you know, hapa kwa catch-up, we talk about hot topics, we talk about vitu zimetrend over the past week. And by the time we post this, that is the information we have as at this moment. So sit back, relax, enjoy. On to our first story. Mumesikia. Mumesikia.
Kumendaje.
So there's this lady called Shane. And her work is to... Not her work, let me not say her work. But the story goes that she pimped a girl to go for a party. Alipwe 50K. Okay, but now the party was not partying. Okay, the party was not partying. It became now this lady mwenye ameleta I have sex with her mubaba. Okay, and the mubaba does not want to use protection, does not want to use any form of anything, ataki. But first, before all this happened, the lady alinyanganywa simu, so she had no way of communicating to anyone. And this all happens in Nakuru. So here we have three characters. The friend mwenye by the time you're listening to this, I'm sure you have an idea, umesikia, na kama hujasikia, this is your time to listen. So listen carefully. So there's three parties. There's a lady mwenye alikontaktiwa na Shane. Yeah?
So Shane ndiye akona mubaba.
Shane ndiye akona mubaba.
Okay.
And then there's this lady mwenye anakontaktiwa. Okay? The lady mwenye anakontaktiwa anapeana namba ya the friend. Okay? Aende na Shane Nairobi, Nakuru for a party. And they agree that the lady atalipwa 50,000 Kenya shillings. Just for going to a party. Okay? So the lady is excited. Wanaenda party, wanaenda Nakuru. But when they get to Nakuru, ananyanganywa simu. So she has no way of communicating to the relatives of friend, or even huyu friend mwenye alimtuma kwa Shane. So now the problem now is that this lady venye walirudi, she explains the ordeal that what happened is the party did not happen. They had sex with the mubaba of Shane. And the mubaba of Shane is saying she cannot pay for pussy. She cannot pay for sex. And so right now the lady X is demanding her money. And yeah, that is the drama. For me, this is a very weird story. It's ndio imehit headlines hii wiki imepita on the socials.
So yeye ana demand pesa. Hiyo ndio Kenya anataka sana.
Ndio Kenya anataka. Anasema kwa in big trouble, anahitaji hiyo pesa. She's financially, you know, she's not okay financially.
Priorities zetu ziko misplaced basi.
What do you think, guys?
Well, naangalia screenshots hapa. Naangalia venye the story was told. You know, this Simone girl. Kama hii part ati anyways, so ex amefika Nakuru. I don't even think they gave her food. Oh well. Tell me why Shane girl tells ex, oh, by the way, we're having a threesome with this mbaba. Bro, I kid you not. That mbaba was 50 plus, I swear. So ex texted me this. So I guess, so Simone is texting, babe, uko sawa? And then ex says, kumbe ni threesome. Her and the mbaba is, in quotes, boyfriend. And then Simone says, wait, are you serious? Why didn't she tell me? How old is the guy, or rather, how old does he look like? And then ex answers, yep. Don't tell her though. Like, don't tell Shane.
Asimwambie that she knows the issue here. Personally, this is my thought. All the three ladies have a problem. One, the lady mwenye anapeana number ya msichana aende Nakuru, that is your friend. Yeah. So if your friend is going somewhere, you need to do a background check. You need to know who you're sending your friend to.
True, yeah.
Sindio? Now there's this lady mwenye ametumwa. In which world unaenda party to attend, unapewa 50k.
Hook me up.
Hata mimi ninataka kuenda hiyo.
Hata mimi nataka kwenda.
But since tumediscover ni party aina gani,
so hatuitaki.
No thanks. No thanks.
Really.
And then now there's this Shane lady. I think she's just messed up, and it's not right to do that to anyone. To lie to people that you're hosting a party and people will be paid, and then you pimp them to have sex with your boyfriend, your old boyfriend,
your mubaba.
Hey.
Tuache kuharibia boyfriends jina.
Okay, sawa, not boyfriend, ni mubaba. Hata si boy.
Hata si boy.
Ni mubaba. 50 plus apparently.
Unaweza ingia kwake mara 20.
What? What?
Acha nikufikiria vibaya. What I say, your age na age yake can be multiplied a multiple times in your feet.
Sasa si ungesema hivyo. Unasema acha ingia kwake mara 20.
So by that time nikwambie, hizo screenshots umesoma, hizo ni chats za nani na nani?
Hizo ni screenshots za, Simon went to peana the story kwa Instagram stories.
Simon ni nani kwa Instagram?
Simon is the girl
mwenye alipeana number,
hooked up one of her friends with this Shane girl.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think Anna feels responsible because she's the one that hooked her friend up with this Shane girl. So now she's saying the story about how her friend alifanyiwa injustice. And it gets sick. Like there's this part anyway. X is basically stranded. Shane is treating her so badly, like she's shouting at her. Shane lied to the mubaba that she's on her period. So X can be fucked so many times, and I mean so many times. I didn't even know 50-plus-year-old man will have game like that.
Wacha tuseme hivi. At times me venye tunasema, like if something happens to someone because of you being reckless, I won't feel sorry for you. Let's be honest. One thing we have to admit, we have a generation of ladies squeezy, and I'm very specific, ladies who are very desperate for money and are not ready to work for that money. They're not ready to sweat. And just because probably you are beautiful or you kitu inakwambia we ni mrembo, because again I think beauty
is relative.
Yeah. It doesn't mean if I find you beautiful, someone else will find you the same. Like there are things at this age, I'm sure she's over 20 years, if I'm not wrong, you are able to reason. Hata mtoto mwenye ako 18 mwenye anatoka high school, saa hii kuna na hii generation tuko na information tuko nayo, you can't just be called that because you're going for a party and you're going to be given 50k. You know, by the way, acha nikwambie, I really feel if this thing, you might be surprised that this story in a party. This story was just a hookup story and ilikuwa inajulikana, this is what you are going to do. The only problem is the payment was not done.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's that possibility. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. That could be a possibility. But now they're just trying to hide it under the name party. The reason why I'm saying that, we've had cases. Kama mjasikia, mi nishasikia na nisha have a conversation with a lady mwenye ako kwa hiyo scenario. This lady is employed to a woman. She works for this woman as a whore. So the woman ni agent wake. It happened hapa Nairobi sana.
Okay.
So this prostitute, unajua siku hizi mahoa wakai kwa streets, wanapatikana online.
Okay. Yeah.
So you call, then not this lady speaks to you. The woman speaks to you.
The employer.
Apparently you'll never get to meet her. Then you say whatever you want, where you are, and you agree on the amount you're going to pay. Then she sends you the lady. So some even go to an extent ya kukuuliza the kind of lady you want. So to mean they have a lot of ladies. So ukishasema mwenye unataka, then the lady comes, you have sex, you don't pay the lady. This money is directly paid
to the employer.
To the employer. So you send that money to that number. Or if you pay this lady, you've already agreed with the employer. I'm going to pay her this amount. Then they know is either this lady will take half the amount, the employer takes half, or the employer takes 3/4, this lady takes quarter. So
whoa.
I really feel this is something that has been happening. You know, before I used to say I don't judge ladies who decide to be prostitutes. But I really judge them today. Ask me why.
Why?
Unapandanga matu kienda tao. Unapatanga kuna mademu wenye ni donda. Unaendanga tao na place ya kupanguza viatu, unapatanga mademu wako huko. Unaendanga mjengo, unapata wa mama, mademu wako mjengo. Like they are doing even these things that people call odd jobs nowadays. My perception of prostitutes, these are people who are just not ready to work hard, and they've given up their dignity, and now they are ready to... Because again, I feel dignity is the last thing that you can decide to sell, to lose as a human being. So they really feel that's the last thing they have left in them, and they are ready to lose it. So mtu akikuja and you tell me that you are a whore because you can't feed your family, sijui, maybe mzazi alikufa, it happens such cases, umebaki unaeducate watoto wenyu na nini. Very touchy stories. Actually, they do come up with very touchy stories. Some might be true, some might not be true. Because again, people sometimes tend to say things so that we see them as victims. Then when someone falls a victim, then you tend to sympathize with them. Yeah. So vitu kama hizo zikihappen, I really feel there are many options za kupata do rather than doing that. Ndio maana hii story yote yenye Sam na explain hapa. Let me tell you. Itaendelea kutrend.
Okay.
Imeanza kutrend. You'll be surprised that hii story yote ikiendelea, even this lady who anaitwa Simone. Who's Simone, and the girlfriend to the mubaba, Shade, wanajua nini inaendelea. It's a business that probably has been happening over time, because Shane cannot just call Simone na amwambie ni hivi. It's a business that imekuwa ikihappen. Ni ile tu sahi imefikile point, it never happened that it should be. They sent a lady. We don't know whether she's innocent or probably after she's been part of this thing. Amekwanga kipigiwa, she goes for such things zina happen. Only that this time the payment was not done, and now they've decided to come out kutoana nguo mbele ya watu.
Mwaga ugali ni mwage mboga tulale njaa.
So I think that's what's happening. Na tunaweza kuwa surprise. So ndio maana mi story yote, I don't feel sorry for anyone, because we've seen such similar stories zina happen chini ya maji. Some ni zingine tu azisemekani. Like the lady I'm telling you about, nilikuwa namuuliza, then why don't you leave? Because this is not a life you're supposed to live. This is a lady mwenye we used to go, tulisoma naye Raima, tukaachana, then tukakuja tukapatana Nairobi, venye watu patana, you bump into each other kwa tao. Then umekuaje nini, then we get to talk, then she tells me whatever she's been doing, and namuuliza mbona sasa huwezi toka hapa. So this lady says, these people wanakuthreaten, and she was telling me a fellow of hers actually aliyechomwa na maji moto. Because there was just alikuwa anakuwa suspected, a client came in, they had sex, which is their job, hiyo ndio kazi yao. They had sex, but she never paid. Akachomwa. This lady...
Wait, who never paid?
Like
the guy never paid.
No, the guy inakuwa claimed the guy came and paid, but this lady when ali have sex with the client hakupea employer do. So the employer alimchoma na maji moto. She reported. The employer akashikwa. Then she went and paid, I think, around 20K. then akaachiliwa, then akakuja akathreaten kuwa this other lady, and ndio de mwingine alitoroka, kuna mtu anajua penye yako up to the moment udem alikuwa ananipigia hiyo story. Of course it's been a while hatujaiongea naye tena kujua like his story iliendeleaje, but that tells me there's business and ina happen hapa nje where most ladies have resolved to selling
sex,
are using sex as a source of income. And it's happening, and it's a business. The problem is that when things don't work out, some of them now come shouting. Wana shout ati sijui siku nilifanyiwa vibaya. No, si kufanyiwa vibaya. I really feel, for me, you just got what you deserve. Like
nimeona umekuwa uki react to that. You have something to, you gonna response for
Oburu.
Nimekuwa nikiona unaniangalia.
Oburu akona point. You know, Simone said akianza story yako like, so I asked Shane if these girls are going to be paid because my girls are paying their hot, and I know this, like, wow. And while all this is happening, like while wanatextiana, no meona venye wanatextiana, like don't tell Shane that I told you that's off. Also while wako huko, this Simone girl still goes ahead to send yet another lady to this same place. And this lady in the story alimuita Wendy. So okay, yeah, like tunajua, I guess this is an example of sugar babies now. Yeah, it's a community. It's a thing. Now, one thing about this community of women, one thing about them ni you cannot trust each other because kila mtu ako all up about their business. Nobody cares about you. As long as my life is good, it's good. Na sasa judil haikuivana. I guess maybe you don't understand the business because nimesikia what, like, if you want it to work, like this man for example says, I will not pay for pussy. I can't pay for pussy. Most men say that. But bado women tunajua wanaume utoboka, si ndio? So
si hatujui
wenye wako when you're in the business, like when you're doing it as a business, kuna, like I've told you guys before, niliuliza what's the language, like how do I get a man to give me money, like a lot of it, hivo tu. 50K. And the language is generosity. So maybe this man is just not comfortable to act like that, like he's buying pussy. But maybe kama mngempea mara zingine kadhaa, siku moja angekuwa like na mmekuwa mkinifanyia service. Also, one other thing nimesikia maybe they do ni expand your territory, like pea wengi. Dili kikosa kuivana huku, itaivana huku kwingine. Najua na shout.
That is disgusting.
Najua na shout. Yeah, and also part of the community norms ni like taking care of yourself, you know, your body, your vagina.
So it's now a community.
It's ndio nashangaa.
Yani nimesikia ukimention hizi na community several times. So it's a thing.
Means like unaona kama hao ni wasichana wanajuana. Like wanajuana, like I could call this person atani hook na
tuko kwa hiyo ni kama venye sini filmmakers nitakupigia simu jina join producer uko kwa hivi okay.
As much as maybe unataka ku deny, at least you see your friend and understand ako in a business na anajua the rates nitapata half ama quarter. Sasa kuna wengine wenye maybe you're in denial, who knows, like you don't want to call it what it is.
But do you think that's something even worth being called a business?
Is that even a way to live?
I will call drug dealing a business, but that's not business for me.
But kuna transaction.
No, I know there's transactions, but I will call drug dealing a business because at least in drug dealing there is trust and loyalty. hii ingine hakuna trust na hakuna loyalty. Ndio maana unasikia kuna payments wazifanya.
Yeah, it's all about the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
nataka ni post like my Instagram niko hapo na cocktails and very nice foods.
Amesema kitu.
Hii ni pesa.
She said that that guy was say, I don't know, you don't pay for pussy. Every man pays for pussy. But
one way or another.
But if you're this lady, it depends. Are you selling your pussy in a dignified manner, or are you selling it in undignified manner?
Yeah, because if it is the selling commodity, that is undignified. But then if it is a part of a lifestyle, maybe that person sustains your life, you guys live together, or you have an agreement, that is a bit dignified. Hiyo tunaweza elewa. Lakini ile umeenda ni hiyo unapeana transaction business, leave me alone, we don't see each other ever.
Because if I have a girlfriend, if I happen to have a girlfriend,
or you're single?
No. If I happen to have a girlfriend, if I'm getting intimate with this lady, and I'm sure I'm only getting intimate with her, but hiyo sikuzi haifanyiki. Still haifanyiki. But let me put it in this scenario. Let me assume that this lady that will one day become my girlfriend will be one of these rare breeds. Rare breeds. Very, in such a case, I'm talking of a real girlfriend mwenye tuna head into kitu kama marriage, if I
something
never
serious.
Something serious, if it will ever have to happen.
If it has to.
If yake,
no,
and I insist
to be honest, because we know whatever is happening outside here. Yeah, even some of these who are wenye wako into hizi biashara chafu zenye tunaongelea, they claim that they have boyfriends, only that their boyfriends don't know. Because kwa history yote kuna boy mahali anashangaa. Uko kwa biashara kumbe.
Ama ako anajua yeye girlfriend yake is good, ameenda road trip Nakuru na the friends, amepiga picha na Shane.
Pengine aliambiwa ameenda kushago kwa shosho yake ako Nakuru.
Ama ni anamwambianga ati usipige ule mbaba umwambia kurushia kitu.
But you never know.
Kuna pia hizo.
Yeah, so it's like a case of a husband and a wife. This guy or this man doesn't have sex with the woman or the wife for free. Because this man at the end of the day, this man must be someone ana play roles zake as a man in that house. That makes a lot of sense. He's not getting this sex for free. If you're that boyfriend and you have a girlfriend, you're not getting this sex from your girlfriend for free. This lady gives you that opportunity to have sex with her because she feels there's something that you're doing in her life. Unaona, kitu formal.
You make me whole.
Nice. But when you talk about hizo zingine, you have sex with Oburu sahi, I give you your money, you leave. Hata before utoke kwa gate yangu ushapata call lingine, umetoka probably umetoka kwangu hata hujaoga. You go have another sex with another guy. Unaona vitu kama hizo. Yeah, so as much
editor pale amesema
bado zote zinakuja. These men are getting sex but at a fee. But it also depends what kind of fee are we talking about. And tukiachana na story ya fee, we also look at it. Wewe mwenyewe, do you really feel like whatever you are doing kwa akili yako ukikaa una feel uko tu sawa?
Is it a dignified hustle?
Is it as a dignified hustle? Like, like I have no... Okay, this may sound personal, but I have no respect for whores. If you're a whore, whatever type of story you try to come up with, for me, I used to pity with them, but I no longer pity with them after seeing whatever people are doing. Even in universities, ladies do such stuff and tells you how much a broke society we have. You might be happy you have a girlfriend, kumbe hiyo ni kazi yake. Unaona dem ana post picha kila weekend ako trip wapi. Mtu alisema ngaka kuna mademi nafaa uogope. Dem mwenye anaishi kupost ako kwa gari na uoni mwenye anaendesha hii gari. Na yeye pia iendeshi. Fear kabisa. You never know at what price and enjoy your lifestyle.
What's the price?
So mi advice yangu to the young ladies ni bwana, hata no, for the young boys najua yetu si related na sex, sisi ni kuingizi biashara chafu, the wanasema wash. Yeah. But now we are tackling about these young ladies. Like, jaribu utafute pesa, like get that money yenye wewe mwenyewe you really feel proud of it. Like usipate pesa kwa njia zingine yenye inakukosea heshima. Pengine itajulikana, but ile siku itajulikana itakuwa mbaya because you'll never recover from this. Ni ukweli.
Semanga the end justifies the means. Lakini unfortunately unapatanga these girls they don't even like hana pesa bado. Like there's no end that is justifying means.
They are party hiyo pesa tu wanasema.